Send you the channel. All right, let's see what you got. So what are you guys studying again in class?
System of equations.
Okay. Okay, solve each equation by graphing. Show your answer both graphically and as an ordered pair. So that means show the answer on the graph and then write the x comma y answer. Okay. All right. Okay. For that first one, or what numbers you have to do? All of them?
I think it's odds.
All of them? Okay.
I said odds.
Oh, odds. Okay, odd number. All right, for number one, what do you notice about number one?
The y equals.
Yeah, y equals x plus one, right? So for that one, where do you start?
I don't know.
Okay, you always start at the y-intercept, right? So the number on the end there is 1. So what's the coordinate of the first point?
0, 1.
0, 1, okay, yep. So draw a little dot at 0, 1. Let me see if I can do it. Can I do it? Let me see if I can do it. Oh, here it is. Annotate, can I annotate? Let's see how I did this the last time. Choose virtual pin, hide, credit, rename. Oh, here it is. Okay, annotate. That's what I was looking for. All right, so for the first one. Okay, so for the first one, can you zoom in, blow it up a little bit? Okay, so see for this one right here, the y-intercept is 1, right? So we will start with this y-intercept right here. Okay, so 0, 1 is right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we know the slope is 1. We know the y-intercept is 1, and what's the slope? What's the coefficient right here?
What are you putting at?
Right here.
Oh, 1.
Okay, so it's 1 over 1, right? That's the same thing as 1, right?
1 up, 1 up, 1 over.
Yeah.
Rise over 1, 1 up, 1 over it.
Yeah, exactly. So 1 up. Well, now we start at this point though, right? 1 up, 1
Uh-huh.
over. 1 up, 1 over. 1 up, 1 over. There's your first line. 1 up, 1 over. Okay, there's your first line. So let's draw that first line. Where is the line? Okay, so we're connecting all those points right there. There's your first point, right? Or meant your first line.
Uh-huh. Don't have to do it. Don't
Sorry?
have to do it going back down.
What do you mean?
Like, as the same thing, but like 1 down, 1 over. To make the whole line. That's normally what we do.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, just put an arrow on the end of it, right? Just make sure it goes on in both directions. Go on in that direction, goes on in this direction. Okay. All right, so that's the first line. Second line, where's the y-intercept and where's the second point? Where do you start always?
Huh?
Where do you start on this one? Yeah.
4? Negative
0,
4?
negative 4, right? So there's your first point. Where's your second point? What's the slope?
The 2 and 3 or no?
Yeah,
No.
it's the coefficient of the x, the number beside the x.
Okay.
So where's the second point? Where's the second point? In relation to the first point. This is our first point. Where's our second point? Rise over run, -2, we go down 2, and we go 3 to the right. Down 2, 1, 2.
Is it in between the -2 and 3?
Is it between the -2 and 3?
No, not between, like, so down 2
Yep,
over 3. Is it -2
right here.
on the negative?
Start at this point, start at your y-intercept, go down 2, 1, 2, 3 to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now connect those two
She
points.
always do that. She always makes the graph small.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so we connect
Oh,
those two points.
shoot. I was writing on the wrong point, the wrong thing.
Okay, so there's your answer right there. Okay, so see the red line and the black line?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's your points. There's your 2 lines. Now, what's the solution to that? What's the solution?
Oh, sorry. I was writing my what's to me. Uh, isn't it where the lines meet?
Yeah, where they intersect. Yep. Okay, so where they intersect is right here, right?
Yeah,
So what's the coordinate of that point?
they intersect right here, right?
Yeah, exactly. So what's that coordinate?
Uh, is it a
What's the coordinate like this? What's the x? What's the y? -2.5 about. What's the y?
isn't it the same? No, like 1.5.
Yeah, -1.5. Yeah, about that. There's your
Okay.
1, and then there's your, yeah, so this is -2.5, -1.5. Okay, there's your solution. So look what it says. Solve each system by graphing. We did that. There's our 2 lines. Show your answer both graphically. There's the graphic, and as an ordered pair. Here's your ordered pair. -2.5, -1.5. Okay.
Making it wrong, so. 2.5.
All right, so you said odd, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so did you copy this down?
yeah.
Take a picture of it?
Mhm.
All right, so I'm going to erase it, okay?
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
Any questions on that?
Nope.
All right, let's go to number 3.
Said pretty much everything.
All right, number 3. Scroll down to number 3. Okay, so what do we have to do with number 3? What do you notice about this?
It's not y equals, it's x equals.
Well, it's not y equals, right?
Yeah, it's
Well,
not y equals.
how can we put it into y equals? What is y equal here?
Over here, you just, what do? You move the x over
Yep,
to where, move the x over to where the 4 is.
yep, exactly. So what would
And
the right, what would the
shift
right
the
side?
y down. Huh?
What would the right side here be? What would this be?
Y equals x.
Negative
So y
x,
equals x,
negative x, right? It's negative x.
oh, negative because it moved over.
Okay, so see on the left-hand side, it's positive here.
Yeah, when it shifts, it turns into a negative. That's
It's
just
no, okay. It switches to the opposite sign. It's not always going to switch to negative. It's going to switch to the opposite sign of what it is.
opposite sign. So if
Yeah.
it's a negative, it switches to a positive. It's a positive, switch to a
Yeah,
negative.
exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
And then this is a +4 here. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Now this is negative y though. We wanted to solve it for y, positive y. So
You
what?
have to divide. Ain't it? Don't you divide?
Divide by -1, or just flip all the signs. This one becomes positive.
Don't we
This one
divide
becomes,
everything? Don't we divide everything by -1?
yes. All 3 terms by -1. -1 divided by -1 is positive. -1 divided by -1 is positive. Positive 4 divided by -1.
-4.
Or you could think about it like this. All the signs flip to the opposite. This became positive, this became positive, this became negative. That's the same thing. All right, we got the first one. Second one, 3x plus y equals 4. What's this solve for y?
Huh? Are we
Y,
doing the second problem?
the second one.
Oh, you move, no, same thing, shifted, right?
What do you mean shifted?
To get the y equals
Yeah, okay, so what am I gonna write here?
y equals 3x. Is it -3x?
Negative 3x plus 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we got our two, we got this one. And we got this one. Okay, 1 and 2, right? This is 1. This is 2. Let's start at 1. Where's the y-intercept?
4.
-4, right? -4 there. Where's the second point?
Um,
What's the slope here?
3x, -3x.
Okay, look at number 1, not number 2. Number 1.
Oh, it's just 1.
So from this point, what do I do?
Go over.
Okay, the y direction will be first.
Bro, which one are you putting at? You talking about the first problem, right?
This one right here. Number 1.
Okay, it's 1.
Okay, so from this second
-1.
point, okay, here's the first point. Where's the second point?
-1.
-1? No. Remember, the slope is rise over run. Y direction, change in y direction over change in x direction. So 1 over 1, this will be 1 over 1. Rise over 1 is 1 over 1. From here, go up 1 to the right 1. 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 Connect those dots now, okay?
That's what you was talking about? I thought you was asking the other. All right, never mind.
What was he saying?
Never mind.
Okay, there's your first line. Where's the second line? Okay, that's the first line. Where's the second? Now, number 2.
Looking for the x, -3.
Okay, where's the first dot?
-3.
No.
What?
Always look at the y-intercept first.
Oh, it's 4. We already did 4 for the other one. We're gonna do 4 again.
Well, this is -4. Remember, this is
Oh,
negative.
just
Negative.
4. Just
Negative.
4.
Yeah. So there's your 0, 4. Where's the second point?
Down 1.
Down how much?
1.
Y1.
This is what's.
This is -3 over 1, right?
Yeah,
So do we go down 1 or do we go down 3?
down 3.
Down 3. 1, 2, 3 to the right 1. There's your second line. Okay, now just connect that. No, let me do that again. All right, so connect these two red dots. Okay, so what's the solution there?
Oh, hold on, I gotta write it. How much will we going now? Down 3.
Yep, we start at 4, go down 3. 1, 2, 3 to the right 1, right there.
How come you only did it twice?
1,
Really?
1.
I'm saying how much?
Two.
How come you only put 2 dots?
All you need is 2 dots. The minimum amount of dots you need is 2. As long as you have 2, you're good. You can put more, but the minimum amount you need is 2. But look, we'll do it anyways. We start at this one, we go down 3. 1,
Dots at the bottom.
2, 3 to the right 1. It should go through here, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, but look, what's this point right here? That's the solution.
-2, 2.
No.
It's the dots meet at -2 and 2.
Well, you got it backwards. Which one's first?
2,
This-
-2.
Yeah, the x-axis is first.
Yeah.
So what should I write here?
What?
What point is this right here?
Negative. It's 2, -2.
2, -2, 2, -2,
Yeah.
2, -2. Okay. You said -2 first. Remember, x is always first. X comma y. Okay. Any questions on that one?
Nope.
Okay, so couple things. First, put it in y equals format. Second, start at what point? Which point do we start at? Start at what?
The Y.
Y intercept. Then what's the third step?
I wrote this down in my notes, but she took it.
Okay, write it down again then. That's okay.
Oh, hold on. Graph line 2, visual line. There was some other. There's another thing that has notes on it. It's in step 3.
Yeah.
Do the start at the x-axis, basically, or like start the other line. That's what the paper just said
Which paper?
right here.
Your
Like the
notes?
steps, it says solve both for y. Graph
Yeah,
the
that's step
line,
1.
and then graph the line. Graph line 2. Visually identify the point of.
Say that last part again.
Visually identify the point of.
Intersection.
Yeah, I could try and pull it up real quick if you want.
All right, go ahead. Well, I wanted you to say for number 3, start at the y-intercept using the slope to find the second point. That's how you find the second point. Can I erase that? Oh, okay. Just, yeah, pull that up, and then when you go back, just take a picture or copy what we wrote. Let me erase this. Did you write this down, or should I erase it?
I wrote it down.
You got it? Okay. All right, let me see. All right, where are you looking?
Right here.
Okay, see, number 1, solve both for y. Number 2, graph the line. Graph the line 2, visually identify the point of intersecting, parallel, coinciding. Okay. You know what that means?
What does what mean? The visually identify the point?
No, the part that says, okay, I'll show you. Hold on. This part right here. Draw. This part right here. What does this mean? Intersecting lines have exactly one solution. That means that 2 lines will intersect only one place.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay, so what does this one mean then? What's the middle one mean? What's this one mean?
They don't intersect.
Yep.
Like,
Okay.
like,
So no solution.
nope.
For this one, for the second case, parallel lines are like this. They never touch, so no solution. So this one is one solution, no solution, no solution. Okay. This one, what does this one mean? Coinciding same lines. What does that mean?
Aren't they like they're on top of each other or something?
Yep. So how many solutions?
Infinite?
What does that mean?
Like it keeps going or something?
It just means like a very, very, very high number of solutions.
Yeah, so like keeps going, right? Infinite.
Yeah,
That's just
infinite. Yeah, like 9 million, all nines. So there's only 3 cases. One solution, no solution, infinite solutions. Okay. All right. All right, you want to go back to the questions? So remember, 3 cases only. No solution, one solution, a lot of solutions. Okay, which one are we on?
5.
5. Solve each system by substitution. Okay, this one we were talking about a couple weeks ago. Must show your work. Show your answer as an ordered pair. That means what's the x, y? Ordered pair, what's the solution? Okay, so how do we do this one? Substitution. This is number 1, this is number 2. What are we gonna do?
What are you doing first?
Yeah, what are we gonna do first?
Honestly, forgot how to do all of this in that span of the break, but
Okay, you gotta review every day, right? We gotta practice every day. LeBron doesn't take a day off. KD don't take no days off. Every day we gotta practice a few minutes, okay? If we want to be great, right? That's what it'll take. So this one, we could do it a couple ways, right? Y equals this, and y equals this, right? So if y equals 2 things, what do we know about those 2 things?
they're the same thing.
Okay, so what should I write here then? If they're the same thing, what should I write? This one equals this one. It's kind of like this, right? A equals B, B equals C. What do you know about A and C? They're equal to each other, right? Same idea here. So just equate the 2 of them together. Let them equal each other. Negative 4x minus 12 equals the second one, 4x plus 12. So what do we get here? Put all the x's on the left side, put all the numbers on the right side.
All the x's on the west side?
Left side. This is the left side. Right side is on the other side.
What, you want me to shift this stuff over or something?
Yes, exactly.
So like the 4x, you want me to move it to the left?
Yes.
And then the 12 goes to the right?
The negative 12 goes to the right. Yes.
So what do I do? Just rewrite it with
Yes.
the x?
Yep.
Uh,
Negative 4x, which is this one. Now, what about this one? Is it going to be is it going to be minus 4x or is it going to be plus here? Plus or minus here?
plus.
Deleted by accident. 4x here and 4x here. Okay, so this one was positive on the right side. So when we move it to the left side, it'll be
Negative.
negative. This 12 here is positive on the right side. Oh, hold on a second. Okay, so see this 12 right here? This 12 right here is this 12 right here. Now this negative 12, when we move it to the right side, it's going to be what?
I'll be positive.
Positive, there you go. Okay, so what's minus 4x minus 4x? What's minus $4 minus another $4? How much?
Negative 8.
Negative 8x, okay. And what's the right side?
What, 12 plus 12?
Yeah.
It's both positive, right?
Both are positive, yes.
20.
24. Yeah, 24. Okay, so now what do we do?
What, divide by 8?
Divide by how much?
8x, negative 8x.
Just the number, negative 8.
Oh, 8.
Negative 8.
Oh, yeah, negative 8.
So what does x equal here?
X, and then 24 divided by
Negative 8. What's x? What's 24 divided by negative 8?
negative. It's a negative, isn't it?
Negative 3, yep. So what do we do with the negative 3?
Isn't that the answer?
That's half of the answer. We're halfway there.
I'm gonna write this down real quick. Where am I supposed to get the rest of the answer from? The other equation?
Yes. We're going to take this and substitute it into one of these. One of the originals.
Oh, where we I think I remember this. Is
See
it
if
like
this-
where we multiply or something?
Okay, this is number one and this is number two, right? Are we gonna substitute it into one or two?
I can don't I isn't doesn't it it don't matter which one I pick,
No,
right?
it doesn't matter. No.
I'll just do two.
Do two? Okay, so we're gonna substitute this into this. Okay? So now what do we have? We have y equals 4 times -3 plus 12, which is what? What's
Huh?
4 times -3?
12? No,
Negative,
no.
negative 12, right? Plus 12. What's -12 plus 12?
So, isn't it -12 plus 12 is 0?
0. There you go. There's your x and y.
It's amazing.
-3, comma 0. See this part right here? Show your answer as an ordered pair. There's our ordered pair. -3, 0. So all we did was let them equal each other, solve for x, then took that and substituted it back into one of the original equations. That's the idea of these questions. We gotta do 7. Yeah. You wrote down number 5 already?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, 7. All right, this one we're solving by elimination. Make sure you solve it the way they want you to, right? There's a few ways of solving. Graphing, substitution, and elimination. All right, so how are we going to do 7? How are we going to do 7?
Move the x for the for the first one, move the x over to make it -10x, and then wait, no,
Look at that right there.
there's a y with the number. Yeah, I see that.
All right, what can we do there?
You can still do the same thing, but you're gonna have to divide everything by 10.
If we divide the first one by 10, what would we get?
I don't know. Isn't that what we're supposed to do now?
No.
No, that's what we didn't. Huh? If
You
we're
know,
trying to get the y by itself, aren't we supposed to divide, multiply?
we could solve this for y, but look what it says though, elimination, right? You could solve this for y equals, but then that would be substitution. Just like the number 5 was substitution. They want us to solve it by elimination. So how do we solve by elimination? What do you remember what coefficient means? What's the coefficient there? What's the coefficient? 5. What's the coefficient here?
Where are you getting that from?
I'm just making it up so I can just like tell you how to do 7. You understand what coefficient means? The number beside the variable. What's the number beside the variable there?
The 10.
-3.
Oh, I'm talking about the 7.
Okay, let's go back to that one now. What's the coefficient of y in the first equation?
10.
What is it?
10.
-10. What's the coefficient of the y in the second variable, in the second equation?
10 and 7.
You can't have two coefficients. What's the
Oh,
y coefficient of the second?
10.
Okay, we got -10 and we got +10. If we add them together, what will we get?
0.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna eliminate the y. So we're gonna add the two together. What's 10x plus 7x? How much?
10x plus 7x, 17.
No, 10. That's the
10.
same as 10 minus 7.
Huh?
10 plus -7. How much? 10 plus -7. Here's your 10. Here's your plus. Here's your -7.
3.
3. So 3x. The y's will cancel out, right? These will cancel out. What's -30 plus 27? -30 plus 27.
-3.
-3, yep. So 3x equals -3. -3 here. So what is x? Divide both sides by 3. What does x equal there?
Divide by what? Divide what by 3?
Divide both sides by 3. What's -3 divided by 3? What is it?
1, -1.
-1. Okay, there's your x. Now, how do we solve y? How do we solve for y? What do we do with what do we do with this? Oh, forgot the plus sign. Make sure there's a plus sign there. We're adding the two equations. At equation 1 plus 2, we get 3x equals -3. Then we divided both sides by 3. So what do we do with this? X equals -1. What do we do with that? Substitute.
Now we substitute.
Yes. Yep. First we did elimination, then we did substitution. Substitute into 1 or 2. Just say 1. So 10 times -1 minus 10y equals -30. Right? The idea is to solve for the x and y, right? What's 10 times -1?
10 times negative.
-10 minus 10y equals, now we do what you said a few minutes ago. Now we solve for y here. So -10y here equals what? -30, would it be plus 10 or minus 10? This 10 right here, when we move it to the right side, it's going to become?
Plus and
Plus.
positive.
Yeah, plus and positive, same thing, right? So what's -30 plus 10?
-30 plus 10, 20.
-20. So y equals what? Divide both sides by -10, y equals 2. There's your x, there's your y. So -1, comma 2. There's your ordered pair, right? Ordered pair, 1, -1, 2. Any questions on that? Am I going too fast?
Just a little bit. No, I'm keeping it.
Okay, just in this question, just remember they want you to solve it by elimination. So you have to eliminate one of the variables. Okay, 5, they wanted you to do it by substitution. In the early questions, they want us to do it by graphing. Okay, so you got to make sure you got to do it the right way they want. Okay. You got that one down? Copied it down?
Yeah.
What's next? 9? Okay, how are we going to do 9?
All right.
All right, how are we going to do 9?
We're still doing elimination.
Yes. Equation 1, equation 2. What are we going to do with the coefficients?
Combine them.
Match them up. Either let them be the same number, 5 and 5, or let them be the same number with opposite signs. So 5 and -5, for example. What can we do to equation 2 to make what can we do with equation 2 to make this, or sorry, this 12x, or what can we do to make this 3y? You see what I mean?
You say it again.
Okay, so we have equation 1 and equation 2, right?
Yeah.
What we want to do on equation 2 is make equation 2 look like 12x or negative 12x. Or we want to make the y coefficient match with this y coefficient. So in other words, how can we make the 4 look like a 12? How do we go from 4 to 12?
Multiply.
Multiply by what? We're going to take the second equation and multiply by what?
Multiply the 4x, negative 4x by 3.
By 3 or negative 3?
Negative 3.
Why negative 3?
Because then it's gonna become because 4 times 3 equals 12. But if we multiply it, two negatives, is not gonna make a positive.
Yes. That's what we want though. Then we'll have
Okay, so yeah.
then we'll add, right? Then we'll add the two of them together.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'm going to rewrite the first one. Negative 12x minus 3y equals 12. I didn't touch the first one. That one stays the same. The second one, I'm going to multiply by 3. So what is it? What is it here now? What's the left side?
Oh, you want us to do the x thing again? Well, all the x's on one side and
No, not that. We're not there yet. That'll come in a couple minutes. We're going to multiply this by negative 3, this by negative 3, and this by negative 3. What's negative 4 times negative 3?
12.
12x. What's negative 2 times negative 3?
6.
Positive 6y. And what's 12 times negative 3?
36.
Negative 36. Now what are we going to do? Now what are we going to do? Add or subtract?
Add.
Now we're going to add them. What happens when we add these two? The x's. They cancel out.
Yeah, this is x.
There's your elimination, right? We just eliminated x. What's negative 3 plus 6? Plus 6. What's negative 3 plus 6?
Huh?
Negative 3 plus 6. Do you see where that's coming from?
9.
No?
Isn't it 9?
Oh, 9. You said 9? No, it's not 9. You lose $3, but then you gain $6. What's the net change?
Oh, you said negative 3.
Yes. Negative 3 plus 6.
Negative 3. No, 3.
3y, positive 3. 3y. What's 12 minus 36?
12 minus 36.
Okay.
20.
How much?
24.
Negative 24, right? Now what do we do? Divide both sides by
3.
3. What's negative 24 divided by 3?
4. 8. No, 4. No, 8.
What's the sign? Make sure the sign is right and the number's right.
Negative 8.
Negative 8. Okay, so now what do we do with this negative 8?
You put it into the second equation.
Sub into 2. Sub into 2. Tell me what to write.
Where you put what? Negative 4x
Yep.
equals?
No, just write the whole thing out first. Negative 4x minus 2 times what? What's y?
Negative 8.
Negative 8.
Okay.
Negative
Yeah.
2 times negative 8 equals 12. Tell me what to write on the next line. Negative 4x. What's negative 2 times negative 8?
16.
Plus 16 equals 12. Now what do I write? Next line. Now you do what you just said a minute ago. Leave all the x's on the left, put all the numbers on the right. Negative 4x here. What's the right side? 12 minus 16 or 12 plus 16?
Plus
It's plus on the left side, so when we move it to the right side, it's
negative. Subtract.
negative. Yeah, subtract. So we got negative 4x equals negative 4. So therefore, x is what? What's negative 4 divided by negative 4?
So this is 0, 1.
1.
Huh?
What's negative 4 divided by negative 4? Negative 4 divided by
One.
negative 4
Yeah.
is
1.
1. What's the ordered pair?
Um, um, 1, 1, 8, negative 8.
Negative 8. There's your ordered pair. 1, negative 8. Okay. Getting the idea of these?
Huh?
Are you getting the idea of these?
Yeah. Slowly.
All right. Got it more? 11? That it.
That's it.
That's it. All right. What question? I know you got some questions on that. Where do you have some questions? Or actually, maybe we do 10. Let's do 10 just for practice. How are we going to do 10? All right, you do 10. You write it on the board, on the screen.
Me?
Number 10, you do 10.
I'm not that good at it yet.
Well,
Um,
this is the practice. This is why we're practicing, right? This is why we're practicing every day, right? When the game comes, we're good, right? When Sunday comes, we're good because we practice Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, right? Same idea.
um,
What are we going to do with the coefficients there?
the 4 and X.
The 4 and 6.
I mean, the 4 and 6. Try to match them up.
Okay, so how are we going to match them up?
Multiply the 4 times something.
Okay, 4 times what?
You can't multiply the 4. Does it have to be one of those numbers?
What do you mean?
Like over here, to turn the 4 into the 12, I multiplied it 4 times 3. So I'm
Okay.
saying over here, do I have to multiply the 4 times one of these numbers to get the 6? Because I can't do that.
You don't want to change. You don't want to change it to 6. We can't multiply 4 to 6, right? But what can we change both of them into? We can multiply both of the equations by something to match up the coefficients.
Um, we could turn them both into 12.
Okay, there you go. Turn them both into 12.
So like, what is that? 4 times 3, 6 times 3. Wait,
4 times 3 is 12. 6 times
no,
what is 12?
6 times 2.
There you go. Multiply the first equation by 3 and the second equation by 2.
You write it?
Yeah, you write it. So take the first equation and multiply it by 3.
So
Multiply each term by 3
right, 4x.
times 3. Well, just write it. Just write it in one step. What's 4x times 3?
12.
Or just write the 12x. All right, now multiply the 7y by 3.
21.
This was 1 and this was 2, right? So you're taking number 1 and multiplying it by 3.
You can write it.
Go ahead, go ahead. You're going to have to do this tomorrow, man.
21. Why? Is it subtracting still?
Is it negative 7 times 3, right? What's negative 7 times 3?
21.
Negative 21. Put the negative 21. 21y equals, now what?
Multiply to 16 times 3.
Negative 16 times 3 is?
48. Negative 48.
Negative 48, okay. All right, that's the first one. Second one, what are we doing? We're doing 2 times what? Second equation times how much?
Huh?
What are we multiplying the second equation by?
2.
2. So take number 2 times 2. Good. Two y times 2.
There's 4y equals
Yeah, plus 4y equals what?
um 8. 4y.
Equals negative 24 times 2.
48, isn't it 48?
Negative 48. Okay, now are we adding or subtracting?
Subtracting.
Okay, put your subtraction sign. Yep, and then draw a line, horizontal line. Okay, subtract them. 12x minus 12x, how much?
0.
Yeah, so there's your elimination, right? This is your elimination right here. That's the whole idea. Okay, so now what? Negative 21 minus 4. You don't need to write it. You don't need to write the x.
17.
Yeah, there's no x, yeah. What's negative 21 minus 4?
17y.
No. You lose $21, then you lose $4. What's the net change?
Negative 25.
Negative 25y. Okay, so what's negative 48 minus 48?
Minus 48.
Negative 48, right? This negative 48 minus this negative 48. Yeah, well, so what's this right here?
-96.
No. Remember, it's double negative here. Double negative would be positive. What's negative 48 plus 48?
We're plus 40. I thought we were subtracting 48.
We're subtracting though. Remember, we're subtracting a negative though, double negative. So this will change to positive, this will change to positive.
Is 0.
Yep, so negative 25y equals 0. 0,
Uh,
right to 0. Okay, so what's y? Y equals what?
y equals 0.
Okay, so write y equals 0 and then put it in a box.
What number is this?
10,
This right here.
25. Negative 25. All right. Okay, so y equals underneath what?
Y equals 0.
Okay, so just write y equals 0. See how I have it right here?
Yeah.
Do it like that. Y equals 0. Okay, now put it in a box. Now what do we do?
Sub it
Into where?
to
Okay, it could be 2 or 1. Yeah, okay, sub it into 2. 6x plus 2y. Okay, remember y is 0 though, right? Yep. Now just solve for x there. Okay, so 6x equals negative 24.
Wait, do I have this right? Do I have this written right?
Yes. Just keep going though. You're good. You're good. Keep going. 6x equals negative 24. So what's x?
Huh?
What's x?
Do I divide this
Yes. By
six
what?
by 6, right?
Yep, divide both sides by 6.
I could divide
What you have is 6x equals negative 24, right?
-4.
X equals negative, there you go. X equals negative 4. Put that in a box. There's your ordered pair. So what's the ordered pair? Write the ordered pair. Which one's first? Good. Good. There you go. That's it. What method do we use there?
Elimination.
Okay, yep, that's elimination. Remember a couple Thursdays ago, I had you write how to do each one of them? You still have that sheet?
Yeah, it's in my backpack. It's in the other room.
All right, that stuff you got to review every day. Look over it, read that until you memorize it. Okay?
Uh-huh.
That's the work you got to put in every day. Brady puts in work every day. He won 7 Super Bowls. He's still working every day, right? Same thing with Mahomes. He putting work in every day, right? So we got to put in work every day if we want to be great. All right. All right. So that's 9 and 10 there. Scroll down. There's no more underneath.
No.
All right. Let's do one more. Okay. Let's do one more. Then we'll call it a day. Scroll up. Scroll up. And we'll do. Let me see here. Where is my annotate? Few options. Let me erase that. Okay. Pick which one you want to do. We'll do one of the ones that we didn't do.
6.
All right. Did we do 6? Okay, let's try 6. Try 6. And we'll call it a day. All right, so let's see here. All right, erase the blue ink and try 6.
Oh, wait, I didn't write this down yet.
Or take a picture. There's word problems underneath?
Yeah, but those don't pop up on my paper. They're not on here.
Don't pop up on wallpaper.
They're not on my review sheet.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. All right, write down that or take a picture of that. Negative 4, 0. Good?
Yeah.
All right, erase the blue and then we'll try number 6. All right, number 6 is what? Substitution. I do substitution. Or we did 5. How do we do 6? It's the same way as we did 5. How do we do 5? Y equals both of those things.
You
So what are we gonna?
multiplied something by the same number.
That's elimination. That's elimination.
That's right here.
How will we do it? Remember, substitution is kind of like this. A equals
Do
B.
we need,
Say it again.
do we need to make one of them x equals or something?
No, that'll be even more work. We don't want to, that'll be too much work. Look, we already have Y equals on the first one and Y equals on the second one. So what are we gonna do?
Um,
Did you write down number 5?
yeah,
Take a look at how we did 5.
I'm looking at it, and
How did we do 5?
we get 12 from, oh, did we multiply the x's by something?
Did we?
Yeah,
What do we multiply the x's by?
for the first one, multiplied the, for the first one. Oh, no, we didn't.
How do we solve 5? We didn't multiply either of them by anything. If A equals B and B equals C, A must equal C.
Yes.
So same idea here. We have Y equals this and Y equals this. So what do you know about those two things?
They equal the same thing.
There you go. Write them. So write one equals the other one. That's how we did 5. So write it down. Write it down on the screen.
Right, what down?
The first one equals the second one. Two x minus 12.
For this one, we wrote the x's on one side.
No.
That's what it is right here.
Where?
For number 5, we wrote the x's on one side and the.
That's that. Okay, that's like step 3 or 4. Before we do that, we got to do step 1 and 2, right? What's step 1 and 2?
Okay.
There you go. We'll get there. We'll get to what you're talking about in a minute. No. Minus
Nine.
2x minus 12 equals the second one.
What is it? Equals what?
Equals the second one. Negative 4x plus 12. Okay, now we're going to do what you just said a minute ago. What are we going to do now? 2x, yep. Plus 4x or minus 4x? Check the sign. Check the sign. Which sign is wrong?
What do you mean? It's a negative.
It's negative on the right side, so when you take it to the left side, it's the opposite sign. There you go. Yep. Positive 12. Is it going to be minus 12 or plus 12? Check the sign.
It's a negative.
This 12, right, is this 12. Now, this 12 is going to be this 12. So look, negative on the left side. Okay, there you go. Okay, now what? Now just simplify. 2x plus 4x. 2 plus 4, how much?
6.
6x, yep, 6x. Equals 12 plus 12,
4.
24. Yep, now what? Divide both sides by?
6.
Okay, so x equals?
X. Wait, I'm dividing, right?
Divide both sides by 6, yep. What's 24 divided by 6?
4.
X equals 4. Okay, write x equals 4. Yep. No. 6, that's 6 there. That's 6. Yeah, change that to 6.
Change what to 6?
This one.
I'm just rounding it.
Yeah, exactly. This is just 6 right here. X equals. Okay, so x equals 4. There's your x equals 4, right? Now what are you going to do with that?
I'm gonna put it into this.
Okay. Okay, do it. -4. Yep. Times what?
4.
Yep. Times 4. Plus 12. Yep. What's -4 times 4 plus 12?
-4
Okay, yep. Equals -4, yep.
times -4 times 4.
Yeah, this part right here. Or can you do it all in one step? What's -4 times 4 plus 12? Or if you can't do it in one step, just do it step by step.
-4.
Okay, put -4. This is y right here. So now what's your ordered pair? Right, as ordered pair. What's your ordered pair? 4, -4. There you go. There you go. Okay. Okay, you understand this, but you need repetitions. You know what repetitions are? Just like the wide receivers run their route, they run straight, then they cut, they come back, they run straight, then they cut. Same idea. We need repetitions. Just like Steph Curry shoots 1,000 shots every day, repetitions. Same thing with you. You understand the material, you just need repetitions. Okay? So what are you going to do a little bit every day?
Practice.
Repetitions. Just like Brady, Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, all those guys do repetitions, hundreds every day. Okay, maybe not hundreds for you, but you need to go through the repetitions every day. Okay, once you go through those repetitions every day, what happens?
It's easy.
It's easier. The muscle memory kicks in, right? So just like you practice football, right? The more practice reps you get, the better you are in the game. The more practice questions you do, the better you are on the test. Same idea. Okay? You just use the same sports training method for math, right? The more reps you get, the better you are, right? The more you practice football, the better linebacker you are, right? Same idea with the math. The more Steph Curry shots he takes, the better he gets. Same idea with us, okay? All right, you said you got your test tomorrow?
Mhm.